Hello. Before beginning today's topic, I'd like to share with you that you are a genius. You are special, you mean the world, and you are loved. Today's topic is how good does your chemical soup taste? Now, if we could let go of who we are, the makeup we wear, the Jordans or Sperry's or shoes that we use, the clothing, what are we? In essence, we are a group of elements. Like fundamentally, what is a human being is chemicals. Now, this is very important to understand and accept what we are because then we can start to build a belief system, a foundation of the thoughts we want to think, the actions we want to take, and the feelings we want to feel. This is what metacognition is. We all look externally for these sources. A psychologist, a psychiatrist, um, our friends, our loved ones, relationships to feel our emotional needs, and actions such whether it be working out, going to the job, going for a smoke break, going to movie theaters or strip clubs for actions that will then relate a chemical reaction, and now I am whole. The whole purpose of me being here is to share with you that you need no external stimulus to govern your moods and your chemical body, who you are, okay? And I came across the idea of I am nothing but a chemical soup by a wonderful human being. His name is Sadhguru, and he said this so openly, and it just hit me. And I hope it hits you the same way. I have faith it will, because once we stop, and many of us already are just like letting this constant flow of thoughts just come, it's going to present yourself that, yeah, we are just a chemical soup. So the question then is, after accepting this reality, well, how good does my chemical soup taste? Of course, we're not going to slice a bit and taste ourselves, nothing like that, but it's about metacognition. We know that negative thoughts have a negative impact in the body. So the question is, do positive thoughts have a positive influence in the body? And the answer is absolutely yes. If you don't believe me, go look up who Dr. Joe Dispenza is. He's a wonderful person taking the mystical world of meditation, of stepping into your heart, and he's done tests like EEG mapping, gas discharge visualization technology, and he has tested over 7,000 different gene expressions, and he's seen through his test the upregulation of genes that go to damaged areas in the cells in the body, stem cells. We've seen also telomeres lengthen. 74% have lengthened, 50 have lengthened by, a good amount, and 24 by phenomenal amount. So what does this mean? If 10% of your telometers of if your telometers increase 10%, then you've gotten 10% of your life back. Telometers are the little plastic shoe caps on the end of DNA that that when measured tell you your biological age. So what is this telling us? That all this hippie mumbo jumbo tree hugger in this time and day, there is science and there is facts, hard cold proof that metacognition is something very important, something we should look at, and better than that, we don't need to go outside of ourselves to a psychologist, to a therapist, to our friends, and other very negative situations to make ourselves feel whole, What we need is balance. What we need is our heart. What we need is to step out of the brain and step into the heart. Now, this is very different from most, where we're going to hear, this, and this. We're gonna hear, you gotta meditate, you gotta do this, you gotta eat right, you gotta be vegan, you got to forget the past. Well, I'm here to tell you that I don't care about any of that, and neither should you. What you should care about is you're living right now. And understand that the human body has three instruments to your utilization. The number one is the body itself. And within that instrument, there's two instruments, the brain and the heart. You have to understand that all these are simply instruments. That's all they are. The brain is an instrument. Yes, the brain has this one wicked door that it's called the mind, and it makes you think and believe that you are a universe. And not to say that you're not, I'm just saying dive deep into your heart, leave the brain, go into the heart. And that pool that you were once in, that ocean of infinite that the brain taught you to believe in, taking that into your heart, you become an alchemist. And then that means not allowing external situations govern your internal state. So I ask you again, what does your chemical soup taste like? And um to start becoming conscious of the answer to this, we have to look at our actions, our emotions, and our feelings. I hope this video has been helpful. I hope has been beneficial to your liking. I invite you to share this with your loved ones, with your friends, with your circle, and also comment below. How are you going along in your journey, becoming more conscious of your thoughts, emotions, and actions? And also comment below more topics you'd like me to cover and discuss in a future time. With that, I remind you and I invite you to join my family of individuals that live from the heart and that are experts at teaching others the art of living from the heart to create abundance, love, elevated emotions, and become the alchemist, become that full-fledged universe that we know we are. This membership also brings along daily meditations AM, PM, a weekly meditation, and a monthly meditation. Till next time, I hope to see you on the brighter side. Goodbye.